every day I've been trying to ride on the bicycle to get some exercise. Ever since COVID came, I started to ride the bike, so I got more and more into it. As long as it doesn't rain, I ride. Um, Normally, but it's just so hot. Like normally it would be between like 34 to 36 centigrade, or that's somewhere between 93 and maybe 97 degrees Fahrenheit. And along the bike path, there's no stores or vending machines, way out in along the river. Beautiful area. So I always have to bring something, And at the beginning, I was buying, like one. This is like about 1 liter, 900 milliliters, and like Bacardi Sweat, and this is like 150 yen. So if you buy, if I drank one of these, then that's 150 yen, and I normally would put maybe one more of these, a little smaller one together. So that's about maybe 1400 milliliters, right? But it was getting more and more expensive, so I started buying the powder type. But like Bacardi Sweat costs about $5 for maybe 5 packets, which one packet goes into one of these, so that's like like $1 a day, I guess, roughly, which is still, I guess, reasonable. But then I found these at the Konan, the do-it-yourself shops. It's called Sky Water, not to be confused with Skywalker, which at the beginning I actually thought it was the same name. In Star Wars, Luke, you are my son. Well, it's not Skywalker, this is Sky Water. Anyway, I'm not sure if it's the same as the Bacardi Sweat, but they give you 10 packets and it only costs 378 yen, which is about $4. So it's about $1 cheaper, and you get twice the number. So this is what I've been making every day, and it's so hot that I make one of each, so 1 pack in each of these. So one box like this has 10, so that would last probably 5 days. About $1 a day for both of these. I mean, it's about $1 a day, so it's about half the price of the Bacardi Sweat. But anyway, that's what I've been doing to stay hydrated. It's just that it's just so hot in Japan. It's so hot, and this is my first summer. Normally, I really hate Japanese summers, so I get out as fast as I can. A lot of times, once the university finishes, I was gone to Hawaii. I helped take care of my parents. But this year, because of COVID, I can't go out of Japan. I mean, I can go out, but because the Japanese immigration system is so strict, I can't come back. They won't let me re-enter back in, so I'm staying. So this summer, I thought, oh man, first summer in a long time, and it is super hot. But I decided you gotta face the challenge, and just ride the bike at the hottest time of the day. It's all about facing the heat. So that's what I've been doing. But that's where these things become so important. Luke, you are my son. Drink Sky Water. Anyway, thanks for listening. I just thought I would explain about this because a lot of people have sent me some messages about staying hydrated and things. It really is hard, and again, summer is the most difficult time in Japan. I would never recommend anyone to come to Japan in the summer. So from July, August, and even September, try not to come. And because it's just so humid. For example, I'm looking at in the apartment here, it's 92 degrees, and today's cool. The other day it was 96 degrees, which is 36, 37 centigrade in the apartment. So that's why I figure, well, I could sit here with the air conditioner on, just kind of raise your electric bill. The electric bill usually goes up about 3 times in the summer because you're using the air conditioning so long. Even at night, there's no special technique. The new air conditioning units have this night fan, which is like a cool breeze that runs throughout the night, and it doesn't cost so much as far as on your electric bill. But these are much older, and most people have just the basics. So I've run it all night in the past, but the Japanese believe 2 things about the air conditioning. One is that you don't run it all night because, one, they believe you get sick. You can get sick because it makes your lungs cold. You can get like pneumonia, or you can get sick. The other one was that your electricity bill goes up so high. And there's one more, I think. Gamang wa bitoku in Japanese. To gamang, to endure, to withstand, it's kind of a value. It's kind of a virtue. So those are the reasons why most Japanese don't leave on their air conditioning. Most like Americans, I know they would leave it. They would pay the difference just because they say it's better to be comfortable and get a good night's sleep than not be able to sleep. And there is some truth to that. But there's all different systems. So normally what I do is I'll set the timer for 2 hours, and then I have the fan blowing the air. The fan stays on, the air conditioner is running for 2 hours, and then I go to sleep. The air conditioner goes off, the fan keeps blowing the air, and that will last maybe another additional 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours. And then I'll wake up perspiring and hot. Wake up, open the door, the glass door, so we have a screen door, here, and then go to the bathroom and then try to go back to sleep with the fan running. And usually by about 3-4 a.m. the temperature has gone down somewhat, and then you can sleep hopefully until maybe 6-7. But everybody has a different technique, but that's what I do. But it's really, really difficult to sleep at nights in Japan, and they call them netaya, 25 degrees centigrade or higher. They call them like sleepless nights, where it's really muggy and sticky and miserable to sleep. So this is netaya season, and they're having what they call it mosho, I think, on the news, which is like heat wave. So they're having this heat wave where all of Japan is really, really hot. And so you got that, and you got the high humidity. The hydration becomes so important, and that's why fortunately I found Luke Skywalker, Skywater. And the heat stroke is a real thing. I have one colleague who she went for a long walk. I saw her post, and that she got when she finished, she had like the trembles, and she started throwing up. So heat stroke is very real, and it's hard to gauge when it will hit you. And so far I've been lucky. Sometimes I get a little dizzy, but I try to make sure that I'm hydrated. So life in Japan in the summer, not the easiest, but you just do what you can do. Anyway, thanks for listening, and I hope all of you have a really nice summer, and you are not as hot and sticky and muggy as we are here in Japan.